So they caught the guy that leaked the Legend of Aang movie, the Avatar movie that was supposed to come to Paramount Plus this October, but it got leaked on Twitter. It was like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, it's not looking too good for him. They're saying he might go to prison for 7 years. Was it worth it? I'm going to be honest. I actually thought it was somebody inside Nickelodeon who was mad that the movie wasn't getting a theatrical release, or that they were mad about the Ellisons buying the company or something like that. Mad about the voice actors. Some of the voice actors got replaced, recast. And that apparently is not the case. This guy just did it because he thought it'd be funny. Well, we'll see how funny it is inside prison. So this is coming from Deadline. Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender leak suspect arrested and could face 7 years in prison for leaking a movie. I remember people were getting in trouble for leaking scripts. Remember the whole Ant-Man thing? That was crazy. Like, the guy leaked the script and like Disney was sending the Men in Black to his house or something. It was, you know, the Mouse in Black. Yeah, so we're going to talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. This is Kneon, and this is an update to the what are they calling this movie again? The something Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. It's basically, this movie takes place between the original animated series and The Legend of Korra. So we've got, you know, aged up Avatar gang characters, and they have recast some of them because they weren't diverse enough, I guess. That's my understanding, and some people were really not happy with it. Now, I did see, I don't have it on my hard drive, don't worry, but I did see some of the clips, and the animation is actually very, very good. It's a good looking movie. You know, but that being said, it felt more like Korra than it did like Avatar to me. From what I saw of it, it just felt more like Korra. But, you know, people have been looking forward to it for a while. And I know a lot of people are not happy it wasn't going to go to the theaters. You'd think they'd at least do a limited release or something, but, you know, try to make some extra money, but whatever. Anyway, an arrest has been made in connection with the leak of the Paramount Plus film, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. Deadline has confirmed. A 26-year-old man has been detained in Singapore for leaking the animated film after accessing a media server without authorization. So this is not somebody inside Nickelodeon. I really, truly thought that was going to be the case. So this guy might get caned. I don't know. Do they still do that over there? Like how you leak the Avatar movie, you're going to get like 6 lashes for that. According to a report from the Straits Times, authorities seized various electronic devices, and the investigation revealed that the man had gained unauthorized remote access to the server and downloaded the entire film. If found guilty, the suspect could face up to 7 years in prison, a fine of up to 50 grand, or both. Last week, a user shared clips on X of the unreleased film, claiming that someone from within Nickelodeon accidentally emailed it. I for sure thought it was going to be an inside job. The user seemingly was frustrated by Paramount's decision not to release the film in theaters and opting for a streaming release. He also threatened to post the entire movie if Paramount didn't release a trailer for The Legend of Aang. So is this a cartoon stan? Is that what happened? This guy's like a cartoon, like a crazy ass cartoon stan. So it's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna release the whole movie to the world. Then Paramount, I'll show you. Yeah, well, they'll show you in prison. You know, the posts were hit with copyright notices, but the film has already gone viral with other users sharing it. It's all over the place. You cannot put the genie back in the bottle. Actually, at this point, the smartest thing Paramount could do is just drop it or release it theatrically. Anyway, I mean, I'm just saying. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender originally was slated to premiere in theaters on October 10th, 2025, but was pushed back to January 30th, 2026. In December, Deadline reported that the film, which was greenlit by the previous Paramount Animation Administration, would not get a theatrical release after all. Instead, the film was going to get dumped on Paramount Plus on October 9th, 2026. They probably have contractual obligations. The thing is that the Avatar series is one of the biggest hits to come out of Nickelodeon animation. And a lot of people were really excited about this. They did the Netflix show. Is that still a thing? I forgot all about the Netflix show. Is that still a thing? Did people watch that? I don't know. But it doesn't sound like the current regime at Paramount is really into this series very much. So that's kind of worrisome. Maybe was it Studio Aang? I don't remember what they call themselves, but they're the guys who did Avatar, right? Maybe they could go to Netflix or something and do more. I have no idea. Honestly, I kind of checked out after Korra. It just didn't feel the same as the Last Airbender, and it was too much of a leap for me. I mean, that's my personal opinion, and I know I'm going to get all kinds of people in the comments that are like, "You bigot, Nazi, homophobe, because you didn't like Korra." No, that had nothing to do with it. I just thought tonally it was very, very different, and I felt like the technology moved too fast. Like I thought it was kind of cool that we're dealing with basically like the 1920s, the technology. We had cars and stuff like that, but I was kind of like, man, they really like we really sped up the technology here. And I'm like, does that mean like the Avatar after core? I guess they're doing another Avatar. The Avatar after core, they're gonna have like spaceships and shit. I mean, I don't know. The way we're going, it's just kind of weird, right? But anyway, it said following the leak, animator Julia Scholl, who worked on the film, took to X to express her thoughts, saying, "We worked on the Aang movie for years with the expectation we get to celebrate all of our hard work in theaters." Yeah, that'd be a gut punch. Just to see people unceremoniously leak the film and pass our shots around on Twitter like candy. She noted that Paramount's awful decision to remove the movie from theaters to justify leaking it was disrespectful to all the hard work the artist put in it. Yeah, I mean that this is happening more and more often though. It's happened at Pixar too, where everybody was super excited about these movies. They thought they'd get to see them in the theater, and then they just like dump them on Disney Plus. Right. And then what happens is when they dump them on streaming, they can be like, hey, look, it didn't make any money. Since it didn't make any money, since we didn't put it in the movie theater, we're not going to make any more. How you like them apples? Let's do some more SpongeBob. That's probably what's going to happen. Actually, at this point, Nickelodeon is not in a very good place right now because they're just rolling it into CBS Studios, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not having a real good feeling about Nickelodeon, right? Not at all. So let's go out to Bluesky. That's probably the best place to look for animation industry people's reactions. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. So I log into Bluesky. I don't even know if I follow anyone on Bluesky. And the very first thing that pops up is Pocopia. Sex work is work. This is how you know you're on Bluesky, right? All right, so let's look up Aang. Let's see what's going on. Oh, top back shot. Oh my God, guys. Okay, fan art. Now people are trying to get released theatrically. I want Aang. I want like Aang jail time. Let's see what we can find here. Aang jail. Okay, Culture Crave has it. IGN has it. Let's see. Culture Crave's got 10 replies. That's good for Bluesky. Like nobody freaking goes to Bluesky. People said Dan Porter says he did nothing wrong. Screw Paramount. Free the Last Airbender. He did nothing wrong. He stole their movie and released it to the entire internet. Paramount doesn't care. The only thing this league did is put Avatar. That's right. Avatar Studio. That was Aang Studio. Aang Studio in trouble. So screw him. Yeah. Cause they're going to be like, yeah, it's not looking good. F Paramount. Justice is served. Agreed. I'd pitch him for a crowdfund to pay the fine. What can we do to help him? Wow. I don't care if you guys are attacking me or some shit, but I'm going to say it. The man shouldn't be in the wrong. Paramount should be in the wrong because no, that's not how the law works. Paramount should be in the wrong because if they hadn't moved the movie into Paramount Plus, all of this shouldn't have happened. And most importantly, F Paramount. Okay, so I just want to take a moment. It's just these cartoon stands, we talk about them all the time. They are not living in reality. The man stole, like, look, you don't have to like the decision. I think it was a pretty shitty decision. I think given the fandom around the Last Airbender, I think the movie would have done okay in theaters. Even if it was just a limited engagement for a weekend or two, I think it would have done okay. I'm not real happy with them replacing the voice actors either for diversity, whatever reasons. Like, we got to make sure we actually have, and no offense to I want to be clear, no offense to the voice actors that took the jobs, but they did cast some people just to make sure they were exactly like their character, right down to Toph's voice actress actually being blind. And no offense to her, but it's just, come on, guys. Like, we're having a big discussion. We're having this huge discussion about why it's okay that we have a black woman playing Diana on one hand, but then the other hand, it's like, no, we should fire these people because, you know, Toph's voice actress actually has to be blind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, come on. Anyway, regardless of how you feel about it, the law says fuck your feelings. So the law, the law is you can't steal a studio's movie and distribute it for free all over the internet. Remember how back in the day on the DVDs, they used to have, you know, FBI warning, you steal this movie, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you. And we're going to come to your house and we're going to send the Wizard of Oz to your house and all this crazy stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like that. You can't just like steal an entire movie, an unreleased movie, and post it online and be like, that's okay, we'll pay the fine because we don't like Paramount. I'm like, you're not going to pay shit. Let's be real. Like, these people aren't going to pay for anything, right? You probably already watched the movie. If I'm being honest here, you probably already watched it. A year is more appropriate until we get more facts. He's innocent. Yeah, it's not a good. I mean, I get the frustration, I do, but it's still theft. It's still theft, guys. It doesn't make it right. Kotaku, no comments on Kotaku. Okay, so this is weird. So Kotaku doesn't get much interaction on X, and they don't get any interaction on Bluesky either. And that's like their home turf, right? I don't know, man. Every film now, let's see, he's got 2. Do we have anybody that has more than like 10 response? No. This is it. That's it. It's not as big of a deal on Bluesky as I thought it was. Oh well. There we go, guys. Dude's probably looking at jail time. So what do you think? Very curious. I'm gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.